What kind of world do you want to live in? What is important to you? Do you worry about people going hungry? Safe, sustainable food systems, GMOs, proteins, carbohydrates, gluten? Should we have higher taxes on sodas? Should we be able to have sodas in schools for our children? What about childhood obesity? What about the emotional scars around obesity across the lifespan in our society, about how we feel about ourselves, how we judge ourselves, how we judge others? Why does it all matter? I think it's not about numbers on a scale. A heavy person is not better or worse as a human being because of the number of pounds they weigh. We are so much more than that. I believe that what we eat and how we live only matters because it's hard to be happy and live the life we want to live if we hurt and if we're sick. And what we eat and how active we are impacts our health, so it does matter. So what kind of world do you want to live in? A lot of us in public health want to live in a world where the healthy choice is the easy choice. I'm going to present today about a phenomenal project with the fundamentally very lofty goal of changing the world. From what we eat to how active we are to how we manage our stress, this is not a weight loss project. This is a project about living a happy, healthy life. And I believe that the Fruved project can help us do that. So, how can people in giant fruits and vegetable costumes telling you to go Fruve yourself change the world? Well, first of all, Fruved is fruits and vegetables. F-R-U-V-E, Fruved, get it? So if somebody tells you to go Fruve yourself, that's not profanity. They're just telling you they want to see you go eat more fruits and vegetables. It's okay. This project actually began with the USDA multi-state team of researchers from 13 different universities across the country that have been working together for 20 plus years and amazingly have a 20 plus year of continuous grant funding. They've been studying the health behaviors of young adults in research partnerships with young adults. And I've had the pleasure of working with this team for about 10 years. Together, this team has produced over 100 peer-reviewed journal research articles and trained hundreds of students from master's level to doctoral to postdoctoral. And it's just a wonderful family of professionals to work with. And the $4.9 million funding that I just received is a natural next step of the number of successful projects and skills and research interests that all coming together at this perfect time. So the Fruved project is a social marketing environmental change intervention. It uses a peer-led, community-based participatory action research, working with communities of young adults to assess their environment, advocate for environmental change, develop relevant and desirable interventions in a social marketing campaign framework. The campaign seeks to improve the health of incoming first-year students throughout that first year of college. It's focused on improving dietary, physical activity, and stress management behaviors, but wellness is all parts of our life. So this project isn't just about diet and physical activity and stress. Instead, it includes all aspects of the student's life, from sleep to substance abuse to peer relationships to academic success. The way this is working is this fall we're building partnerships on 4 university campuses that are intervention sites. We have University of Tennessee, University of Florida, West Virginia University, South Dakota State University, and we also have 4 control sites, Auburn, Maine, Syracuse, and Kansas State. And at the intervention sites, we have student researchers who are working with researchers to currently identify campus programs that are already there that are working to promote health, student organizations, faculty, staff interested in bringing everybody to the same table. We're also recruiting about 30 to 35 sophomores at each of the intervention sites to join a collegiate 4-H club and take a course in the spring. In that class, they're going to be working together with students and students from the other states to develop an intervention for next year. They're working in 15 different groups on different topic areas, including, of course, dietary, physical activity, and stress, but also things like healthy body image, cultural diversity, green food systems, sleep, and healthy residence life, and issues in the built environment. They're going to be working with their student researchers and experts from around the nation on their topic areas to develop novel intervention components. And actually, next April, they're all coming here for a Fruved Summit where they share what they've developed, and we'll actually have national program leaders from the USDA here to kick off the event. All together, we'll have well over 40 PhD researchers working together on this project. And we'll have over 1,000 students working together to assess their world and come up with ways to make it healthier. Students will learn not only about health and the environment and behavior change, but also about the research process, about being advocates for policy change, and developing amazing leadership skills. At the same time, we have 100 peer mentors who are being recruited at each of the intervention sites this fall. And they're going to be trained in the spring in a class on health topics and being an effective mentor and becoming leaders. And they're matched with 4 to 5 incoming first-year students next fall. And they're going to help those first-year students navigate that first important critical year at the college setting. So what might this intervention look like? Well, If you want to have students be active, then you have to meet them where they want to be. Cool dance lights late at night, someplace on campus, no drugs or alcohol, it's okay. And unusual places, maybe it's campuses, characters dancing across campus to get to the next class, giant banana leading yoga in front of the residence hall. I mean, these are just some possible physical activity ideas. There's so many cool things I just don't have time to talk about. For instance, art is incorporated throughout the project, and including the documentaries the students are making about the making of the project and about the freshman or first year experience and about their webisodes about their different topic areas. This is only limited by the creativity of the students, and I truly believe that's kind of limitless. It's amazing. So today, I was only able to give you a glimpse of the work at a college level in the first 2 years of a 5-year funded project. After that, the college students will be then working with high school students to assess high school environment and help them develop an intervention for the high school. And then high schoolers work with middle schoolers, and the middle schoolers work with elementary. And the reason why this is a more unique approach that might work is because adults coming in saying, hi, we're the experts, we're here to tell you what you need to do, doesn't always go over well with adults, young adults, or definitely not high schoolers. So if you have a senior in college working with a college freshman, or if you have a college student working with a junior or senior in high school, there's a cool factor. It's more likely possibly to have an influence and a positive outcome. So I think you can see I'm really excited about this project. I wish you could all meet my students and see the commitment and the passion that they have. This is their project. If you could see that passion, I think you might believe this project actually has a chance to change the world, or at least our little corner of it. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.